Hi everyone, this is video one for our notes B, and this is all for our very first unit called linear, exponential, and quadratic equations. So we're going to go over in this video just the objective and then also the linear functions. Video two will be over exponential functions. Video three will be over quadratic. So to fill out this first box for what is the objective, what's our goal here, I'm going to show you the objective. It is on my screen right now. You can just pause this video, go ahead and copy this yellow sentence into that objective box. So we'll start there. Next, let's jump into our equation. So the first type of equation that we're going to use is called linear functions. Hopefully you've heard that word before, linear functions. There are two different types of linear functions. And when I say functions, we're talking about equations in these notes. So there are two different types of linear equations. So I'm going to show you this slide. Now, lots going on in this slide, but I want you to look at it or pause for a minute. These are your two types of linear equations. You have to know when I show you these that they're linear. So the first one is called slope-intercept form, which hopefully you've heard before, or maybe you've just seen the equation y equals mx plus b. That's a linear equation. Linear equations are very basic. They're straight across, which I mean, like there's no exponents, there's nothing up high, down low. It is just a straight across equation. Y equals mx plus b. Also in this picture, I am pointing out that the slope represents the letter M, and then the y-intercept represents the letter B. You can also call slope the rate of change. You can also call y-intercept the starting value. So again, hopefully this looks somewhat familiar, but that's our first type of linear equation. Second type, not as popular, but it is still linear, is called standard form. And this is ax plus by equals c. We still have an x and y, as you can see, like our first one. The a and the b are just two values, and the c is your total. Again, not as popular, but it is still linear. So we want to put in your notes these two equations in these two boxes. Now, I'm not going to have you just type them. I've actually made these equations for you, and you're going to copy and paste them. So in your notes, if you go down to slide number 8, it's a blue slide. There are all of these equations, right? We want to copy and paste the right ones in the right spot. So again, our first equation is y equals mx plus b. If you look on slide 8, that equation is right here in the bottom right-hand corner, right here. So I'm going to copy that. So you can either right click and push copy, or on your keyboard, you can do Control C. I'm going to go back to my slide and I'm going to paste it into that first box. So there's my first linear equation. The second one is called standard form. Let's kind of review what that looks like. So standard form is ax plus by equals c. I have to go find that and again, copy and paste it. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my notes. I'm going to look at slide 8. I'm going to look for that equation, which is right here. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it in my standard form. If you need to rewind this video, pause it so you get the right equation in the right spot, that's fine. But again, don't type it out. Go to slide 8, find it, and copy and paste it because there's these nice little labels and hints for you. Okay, here are your two types of linear equations. Now let's look at them and actually use them. So slide 2. On slide 2, I'm giving you a bunch of different linear equations, and we're going to actually use this picture up here to help us understand what these equations are saying. So here we go. Here's our first linear equation, y equals 1/2 x plus 10. It looks just like my y equals mx plus b. They look the same. It's linear. The first thing I'm asking you is, what is the slope or rate of change? Well, if I look at my picture up here, I see the word slope, right? And it's pointing to whatever is in the M spot, whatever number is in the M spot. When I look at this equation, And when I say the m spot is like whatever's next to x. What number is touching x? For this problem, the number touching x is 1/2. So when I type in my slope, it's going to be 1/2. Okay, next question. What is the y-intercept or the starting value? I'm going to look at my picture again. I'm going to change colors here. The y-intercept, the starting value, is whatever number is in the B spot. When I say the B spot, it's that number at the end or that number kind of hanging out by itself. In this problem, that is going to be the number, it's a +10. Always take the sign with the number you're using, +10. So in this next line, I'm going to say it's 10. Okay, that is just how you're going to read a linear equation. Let's do one more together. This next one is y equals negative 270x minus 35. Let's do it again. What is my slope, rate of change? Again, that is whatever is in the m spot or that number touching x. For this problem, that's going to be negative 270. Again, I'm going to take the sign with me. I'm going to make sure it fits in that line. Okay, and then the y-intercept is whatever's in that B spot or that number at the end. For us, it's a negative 35 because that negative sign stays with your number. Okay, so make sure you fill those out. These bottom two, those are your you do problems, so you can try them on your own. And that is it for video 1. If you need help, please call me over or I can check your answers. Watch video 2 for our exponential equations.